everyone, it's Edna again. How's it going? I'm going to do a quick tutorial on our Addictions palette 3. As you can see, the 3 kind of shiny, and it's more of the pinky tones, pink and purple tones. Okay, I've already done my foundation to speed up the video a bit. I've already used the BB Flawless. It is a moisturizer with a tint to it, especially it's late fall, winterish. So my skin's a little on the dry side, so that gives me extra moisture. And then I just kind of topped it off with the Touch foundation, the powder. Okay, it gives a nice coverage, and yeah, I like it. A little bit of the contouring. I'm kind of backwards, as everyone knows. I'm a bit Ukrainian, so of course I do everything backwards. I usually do my contouring, blush, etc. Before I do my eyes. A lot of people do their eyes first and then the contouring and the face secondary. I guess I'm just a little bit backwards. I do the contouring with the Beachfront bronzer, which I love. It's the dual, part is matte and part is the shimmer. To cut in for the cheeks, down the bridge of the nose, a little bit across the lower lip to give you more of that pouty look. It's not something that you can really see, but it just gives you that extra. I put a little bit, not so much because my bangs go down, but in here just to give me that depth that I'm looking for. Okay, what I'm going to use today is the palette 3. I'm going to use my deluxe brush. What I like to do is to go over the whole eye palette, and then I start cutting in the crease, etc., etc. So I'm going to use, it's called Determined. It's more of a neutral. Okay, I'm putting on my makeup in my camera, so I'm not too. Normally I use a mirror, so we can get that all. It just gives me, some people don't, a lot of people don't do it this way. This is the way I do it. I always do one all over. And because these are highly pigmented, you don't have to, if you notice, I'm kind of stippling my brush on my eyes very lightly to stipple the pigments on. Because a lot of times with the pigments, if you're brushing, the pigments are moving a bit. Okay, because these are extremely highly pigmented. I've had this for over a year and it looks like it's brand spanking new, and I use it lots. Okay, then I'm going to go with Smitten. I love Smitten. And that just kind of gives me that iridescent look that I'm kind of looking for, especially in the brow area. Now, if I want it more shiny, I wouldn't have brought the Determined up as high, but I wear glasses, so I find I do put a little bit deeper eyeshadows than a lot of people. I just find that if I don't, then the glasses, because mine are, when you go outside, they tint up and stuff. They're that, I forget what it's called, but the lenses aren't as clear can be sometimes. So it could be because they're dirty too, but that's beside the point. But I just find over the years that I've just put my eye makeup a little darker because of wearing eyeglasses. Okay, so I have that all set up, and all you need is just a little bit. Okay, then I'm just going to take my crease brush. You can see that it's kind of Just gonna back of my hand. It's time for me to clean my brushes, I think. I'm going to put on let's see how cheeky. It's a dark purpley color, and I'm going to just in the okay, I'm just gonna go like this, like almost like a windshield wiper. Okay, looks kind of goofy. So then what I do with my brush, I do little circles, and that kind of pushes the pigment. Do you see how that, it just kind of pushes it up a bit. And then I'm just going to bring this to the corner. Okay. That little bit of a smoky eye. See how the little circles, what that does? It just brings it up a little bit. Because I have a bit of a hooded eye, so I have to play around and move the pigments a bit. Do you see what I'm doing? Little circles. And you can see that I'm not really pushing too much on the eye because this is right in between the brow bone, okay? That's where that color is. And just little circles. And I'm lightly pushing the pigments up a bit. And then I just kind of cut that in. And bring the pigments into the front here. If I need, just kind of draw just a tad. Okay. And just tap those pigments in. Just lightly. Because it's very, gentle. Soft skin here. Very delicate. Okay. If I want, at this time, I'll just go back with my deluxe brush and just go back into Smitten just to kind of and just blend that edge, okay, that it does between the two colors. I just like to blend it. Blending is the name of the game when it comes to makeup. Blend, blend, blend. And then this one, as you can see, I'm doing more of the windshield wiper because I want to blend that all in. Okay. Great. What I'm going to do next, it has Irate. It's a black. I'm just going to get, at the one end of the Unique brush, they have the Foofy. A lot of times I will just blend with that because I have no color on there. Just to blend everything in and out, okay? But it also has an angled brush. And a lot of times what I will do, instead of putting eyeliners and stuff like that on, I use the powder. Whatever color. Sometimes I'll go with the deep purple. It just depends. So I like the rose water because it kind of deepens the color. And I'm just going to dab that into my palette of the dark, okay, and pick it up a bit. That I load the brush. Okay, I'm not sure if I can do liner with. I'm just going to put my mirror right below my camera, my phone here, and just walk that edge. Do a bit of a wing, and I find it really sometimes easier than liquid liner or a pencil. Do you see that? Very simple. Draw it in. And yeah, I just find it easier. This is mind over matter, but you see that? It's just easy. It's just, I'm all for easy. And I'm just going to do the bottom. I'm just going to run it along the lower lashes because as I have very sparse and the lashes I do have at the bottom are very, very light. Okay, so that just kind of pops them when I'll put a little bit of mascara, but for the main part, just fine. Tools, it's just like a painter. If you don't have the proper tools, you can't get a nicely, freshly painted wall or a piece of furniture painted or stained. It's the same thing with makeup, okay? Your skin is like a palette, and you need the right set of tools. If you don't have the right set of tools, you're not going to get the results that you require. As you can see, they're all Unique makeup brushes. I purchased these when I first started with Unique, and except for getting them washed, they are beautiful. And you notice that I don't have little brush hairs all over my face. They're extremely high quality makeup. If you want a deal on your brushes for the month of November, or this month, we have the Kudos Roll, and message me below to get into my VIP group, and there might be a deal or so on quality brushes. Just putting it out there. Excuse me. So, quality brushes to get your face. I'm just going to finish up with a little bit of mascara and put my lips on. And we're ready to rock and roll for the day. Take care. Talk to you soon. Love ya. Ciao for now.